I'm Frank Freeman. I'm project manager for Washington University. We're presently standing in the Mews between these buildings. This space is pretty complicated. As you enter it, you might not notice that right away, but it's got a number of functions. First of all, there are gathering spaces. I'm standing in one of the gathering spaces right now, but it also serves as an egress for fire escape from the buildings, both Knight and McMillan. On the Knight Hall and Bauer Hall portion of it, it accesses the second floor and the third floor. In McMillan, it accesses level 1. One of the interesting aspects of this area is our first use of wood for benches. We're using a wood, it's called Ipe. It's a South American wood. Some people know it as Brazilian walnut. It's pretty dense. Its features are that it's resistant to rot and bugs. The water that gets collected in the Mews is handled in this area. First of all, it lands on the landscaped areas and it's used to water those plants, but the water that lands on these hard surfaces will go to these trench drains. You'll notice that the pavement is sloped to those, and that'll take the water away to the sewer. This site was a net zero in terms of water runoff. So the building that existed and all the hard surfaces that were here, once we completed the new construction, there was no change in the runoff. On the north end of the Mews, there's a loading dock that serves Knight and Bauer Halls, and it also serves McMillan. They're still working out some of the details to make that fully functional. That area has been beautified on the upper surface with a green roof. And you can see as you approach that there's landscaping on top of it, much like there is on McMillan. We built the addition to McMillan with a green roof, and it's rather nice. Anthropology is now using that space for planting some of the crops that would have been used by the indigenous people so they can become familiar with those.